Action.
Hey everyone, your local expert Josh here with another episode of Neighborhood Watch showcasing local businesses. Today's local business, Right Brain Brewery. To my right, I sit with a man that I met actually on the 8th grade wrestling team. He was my coach. I looked up to him then as a positive role model in my life, and I look up to him now as a successful entrepreneur in our community. So without further ado, to my right, owner-operator of Right Brain Brewery, Russell Springsteen.
Yeah.
Russell?
Yeah, thank you for having me, Josh. I appreciate it. This has been interesting. Several years ago, when you were on my wrestling team, you were the kid that always forgot your uniform, and I always felt bad. I reflected back on certain kids that I rode their case pretty hard, and I did ride your case pretty hard, but look at you. You're successful. You have your own business. I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I just wanted to also thank you for taking the time. I know you're busy to do this video with us and everything. Sure. And Right Brain has such a unique atmosphere, great beer, great brews, and a real creative vibe. When did your love for craft beer start?
So I first discovered, my passion for beer started when I had an opportunity to wrestle in Germany in 1986 as a junior in high school. And then I went back the following year to wrestle again. That's when I discovered the amazing German culture of beer and the pride that they took in it and the responsibilities that went along with it. I discovered craft beer in the early 90s when I was in Boulder, Colorado. My brother-in-law was living out there at the time, and we were living there, and he introduced me to home brewing, and that's where I really became obsessed with making beer, brewing beer. I did it constantly, and now it's turned into this.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a really, really interesting story. One thing that really stands out about Right Brain is your unique labels and designs that you have for new releases and six-packs and everything. So where do you guys get your creative designs for the new labels and six-pack?
Our artwork on our labels and packaging, Andy Tyra, that lives here in Traverse City and does Bright Bridge Studios, he's a designer there. He's the one that we sit down and we collaborate on all of our six-packs and labels, and we try to be whimsical and try to have fun with it. Should have a Right Brain smile to it when the finished product is available.
All right, Russell, thanks for taking the time to speak with us. I know that my viewers at this moment are probably wondering if we're going to be able to go back and kind of see what you guys are doing back there. Would you be open to taking us back and doing a little tour?
Totally. We're bottling Cakewalk today. Awesome. We're not brewing. We brewed yesterday. We'll brew tomorrow. We're finishing a brew, but there's plenty going on back there for everyone to see.
Excellent. Let's get to it.
Let's do it. Okay, here we go. You ready for this? This is where it happens. So we moved into this building 5 years ago, and I just purchased it from my former partner, which is a huge accomplishment, and I'm pretty excited about it. But our old brewery is where the workshop is, down in the warehouse district. Well, it's the size of our offices. So this is now what we have going on. It's our packaging team. They are bottling up Cakewalk today. We've got an order up for that. So this is in multiple stores, Kroger and Meijer throughout the state. It's our second best selling beer right now. Okay, Olivia and Jeff. We'll have to sign off on the credits. You guys sign your form? These are all of our empty cans. So we can 4 or 5 different beers right now. Soon to be filled up. This is our malt room. We have a silo outside that mills or augers everything into here where we mill it. We're putting up a recipe to brew, it looks like Cakewalk again. Brew that quite a bit. Different brew houses. We have a 7-barrel, which is our original brew house, and then a 15-barrel. And today we're finishing up a sour beer. So we brewed it yesterday. We added bacteria to it on purpose to let it sour, kettle sour. Then we'll boil it, pasteurize it today, and then that will become cherry lime gosa, which is who goes there. This is a mash you convert starches into sugars into the mash tun. When that's done, we rinse those grains loose. We take all the sugar water, which now becomes wort, and we boil and sterilize that. That's where we add the hops. It'll boil for 90 minutes. Spent grain gets dug out, and the farmer picks it up at night, and then we actually buy that beef back that has been fed on our spent grains. So it's a wonderful, it's a good full circle of community. This is the actual fermentation and cellar room. So anything conical is a fermenter. That's where the alcohol is produced. Then, when that's done, we crash it down. We recapture the yeast if we need it, and then we reuse it. The rest of the beer gets fined to drop the yeast out, and it goes into anything that's dish bottomed. At the bottom is where the finished product is. That's where it gets carbonated and then gets kegged or bottled or canned. It takes about 15 days to brew, from brew day to package day, typically.